Hi YouTube. Today I'm going to do a total disassembly of the Glock pistol. Okay, I'm going to show you all the parts that are in the Glock. Basically, I'm not going to take everything out, the frame and stuff like that, but I'm going to show you mainly the slide. There's one part in particular in the slide that I never see anyone take out of the slide, probably due to most of the time it gets damaged if you take it out. Okay, and that would be the firing pin channel liner. And I'll go ahead and show you how to get that out. Let me go ahead and show you it's clear. There's nothing in the chamber, no magazine. Okay. Yeah, usually this firing pin channel liner it takes a tool to get it out. Okay, and you normally damage it because it's a threaded tool and you kind of screw it into it to pull it out. Okay, but mine comes out pretty easy on this gun, and there it is right there. Okay, it's a liner that goes down in here that your striker and your striker spring go inside of. Okay, that keeps you from having metal against metal inside here. Okay, but I'm gonna break this thing down all the way for you. Excuse me, and show you all the different parts that are in the slide. And that is it. Okay, that took what, a minute to break the entire thing down. Okay, so you have your recoil spring, you have this spring right here on this plunger, and you have your safety plunger spring, then your striker spring. Okay, then you have your striker caps and ejector or extractor, whatever you want to call it, that little coupling thing. This is your liner, your rear plate. This goes in this is another little spring cap. And then your striker and your barrel. Okay, that's pretty much it. Okay, and that's the total breakdown. There's nothing else you can take off of this slide other than the front sight and rear sight. Everything else is made on the gun and you cannot take apart. Okay, or made on the slide here. Alright, and I'll show you how to put it back together. Very simple, just as easy as taking it apart. Your springs just go back in place like so. Alright, most of this stuff does not need to be oiled or anything like that. Okay, they suggest you not to oil it. Okay, because if you oil it, oil will collect dust, lint, carbon, and that'll cause buildup in these areas here. Okay, so you don't want to add oil to anything here. Main spots you want to oil on your Glock are right here, here, down in their frame right there. I mean your slide right there, and then a couple drops or one drop in your frame, and that's it. I just take a toothbrush. This is pretty dirty, but I just take a toothbrush, dust it out, put a little oil in it, put it back together. Okay, that we just slide back down in there. Alright, and we'll put this back together like so. Metal to metal, plastic to plastic, but this one right here is made out of aluminum because it's an aftermarket plate. Okay, and we'll have this thing together in just a second. And that's the slide. Okay, the slide is very simple. Okay, slides back together just like that. On the frame, I'll show you everything on here. I might not take everything out because I don't have my pliers right here. I wasn't thinking about breaking this down totally, but I'll take it apart as far as I can here. You pop these pins out like so. Alright. Okay, you can break all this down here. Take that off, take your connector out. Maybe, let's see, there we go. You can take this spring out. And I'll show you with this spring when we put it back in. Now this comes out as well. You can just pull this out with a pair of pliers. That's what I was saying. If I had my pliers, I would take it out totally for you. But like if you're going to change, this is a Glock 23. If you're going to put in a conversion barrel or something like that, I normally change this out just to, you know, make sure everything's extracting, the casings are extracting out of the gun properly. Okay, so I would change that out on that. You can take this out as well, but I'm not going to do it. All you do here, when you do take it out, you just press down on this here, get the pressure off, and it comes out left or right. Okay, once you get the pressure off of it. Here, I'll go ahead and show you while I got it here. Just like so. See how it's coming out? Okay, you just push down on this little spring, okay, and then you just pull it all the way out. And that's pretty much it. That'll come out as well if you ever need to change that spring out down there, this one. And that's pretty much it for the frame, okay, except for the mag release and the little mag release pin. And again, I don't have my needle nose or a screwdriver with me right now, so I won't break that down completely. But that's pretty much it on the Glock. Glocks are simple. That's why I love them. They are easy to work on, and parts you can get anywhere for them. Aftermarket. Okay. Let me show you this spring right here. When you go to put it in, you need to make sure it looks like an S. Okay. You want it to be shaped like an S when you put it on there. So you're going to put this side in here. It's going to hook around like so. Then your trigger bar will go right in there. Like so. Put your connector back in there. And this is a Ghost 3.5 pound connector. And that's your trigger assembly right there, okay? That's pretty much it. Everything else is, we'll just pop back in. We'll drop this down in here. Put your block in. I always put this metal pin in first because this little spring needs to rest on that metal pin. If you ever get it caught above the metal pin, you'll have slide lock problems, and your slide will lock back pretty much every time you pull the gun or pull the slide back. Okay, so you gotta make sure that's there. This will go in there. Make sure it's in place. And put your other pin in, your large pin. You might have to wiggle this around a little bit. Line it up at least. Just like so. And that is it, guys and gals. That was the total disassembly minus, you know, a few little parts there, but of the Glock. Okay, we'll put the slide back on. And there we go. Got a working gun again. Alright. Well, I hope this helps anybody that didn't know any of this information. And please like and subscribe. Leave any comments down below. Thanks for watching. Bye.